what they want to say to you. You won't tell me how you feel about me, and your behavior confuses me. I don't know where I stand with you. So this individual finds your energy to be very confusing. They could feel that you got this type of wishy-washy energy. One minute you're all for them, the next minute you pour your energy away. In the beginning, it was enticing. It made this person want to chase, but after a while it became very exhausting. And this person's at some sort of crossroads thinking to themselves that, you know, how long is this going to go on for? Do you even want this? Do you even like me in the same way that I like you? For some of you, you have had a connection with this individual, or it's the beginning stages, or there's a situation whereby there's no title. This person may feel like they're investing more, and they're at a point now where they feel like they want to wrap something up. It may have something to do with the full moon in Gemini. This person could be a cusp. They could be a Gemini Cancer cusp, or you could be a Gemini Cancer cusp. But there's something about this person wanting to have some type of conversation with you, because remember, this reading's called "What Do They Want to Say to You?" And Gemini is ruled by the planet of communication, which is Mercury. And I feel like this is something that they want to get out. They want to get off their chest. There's a lot of frustration here. There's a lot of confusion here. Mixed signals. Them feeling discombobulated. Them feeling like they're bugging. They're tripping. Like, what did that mean when they said this? Rereading messages. Getting themselves caught up in their head. And they don't like it. Okay, so we have... My ex is an ex for a reason. They are in the past. Yes, they are obsessed with me. I won't tell them about you because you do not deserve their toxic behavior towards you. In your life, it's my issue and I'll sort it. Now, this card actually came out in the reverse. So this could mean two things. I feel for some of you that they could have issues with your ex, and they may feel like your ex is very toxic, and there's a fear here, like, okay, based off what you told me or based off what they know about your ex, will your ex be an issue to them? So I want to say they're scared. They're not scared, but they do feel like your ex could actually be an issue. They could also feel as if, will you actually change your mind? I'm hearing mint condition, change your mind. Change your mind, because this card is numbered number 5, and it's strange because I didn't even see that in the beginning stages. And 5 is a number of change. 5 rules the sign Gemini. And I did mention about someone being a cusp here, but we do have a full moon in Gemini, and you could be a Gemini or they could be a Gemini, right? Or a cusp. And 5, like I mentioned, is a number of change. So they may feel like you still hold feelings for your ex, and it may be a risk to invest in you, because what if you just change your mind and think, you know what, because your ex is so persistent for some of you, will you give in? Will you go back to them? Where will that leave them? That's a natural fear. For some of you, I feel as if this person feels as if there's something about an ex. Like, they're basically trying to come through to say, like, yes, there is an ex-partner lingering. Now, I don't want to, trigger anyone, but on their end, they're saying, like, there is an ex-partner lingering. And they are becoming aware, or they are aware that this ex-partner is obsessed with them. And they need to wrap this cycle up, because they don't want this ex-partner being an issue with your situation that you have with them. So it's become apparent to this individual that this ex-partner's, because this ex-partner's energy is looming, is what I'm picking up. They're aware of it. it could be unspoken, but they're coming through in this reading to say, yeah, they are aware of it. Nothing's going on, but yeah, this is an actual issue because this person's energy is very strong. It's very potent. It's like they don't want to leave. Their energy is very stagnant. It's like their energy wants to stay stuck on your person. I mean, no one belongs to us, but I'm just saying your person to make it easier. They are aware of it, and that's one of the reasons why, because there's a blockage here, or there has been a blockage. This person's trying to wrap up this blockage, which is this X. Nothing's going on, but I'm going to sort this out. I'm going to clear this up, and I don't think it's fair for me to still be engaged in this energy while I'm trying to wrap this up and engage with you. Let's see. Okay. So we've got, let's try for a baby. I think we are ready. We're settled now. We're stable. I want to co-create with you. I love you. And I want you to have a part of me inside of you. You will be an amazing parent. Both of us will be. I want to have a family with you. Now, this card also came out in the reverse. So this is indicating to me that this is something that this person actually would like to do with you. They would like to co-create. They would like to expand. They would like to have a child. But again, there's something about an X hovering around, or the energy of this X hovering around. So this person's X is probably trying to text them still. And the thing is, this individual could have been on friendly terms with this X, right? But when they encountered you, it's like, what do I do now? Like, I met the real deal. Again, some of you could be a Gemini. This person could be a Gemini. Something could occur around the Gemini full moon, on the day of the Gemini full moon, or 2 weeks after. You know, this could occur, or this is occurring, but there's something around your intervention in this actual connection, shifting the dynamics. And this person is wanting these things, but they're thinking to themselves, okay, how's this going to actually work? Because they had this connection, or this person, there's someone lingering. It could be definitely some sort of third party energy anyway, right? It could be a sibling, but I feel also it's like an ex, or someone that they communicate with. It could be a friend, right? Or something like that. But it's making things awkward now, because it's like before they connected with you, it was okay to be in this dynamic with this person. But now it's like, okay, how can I have these things? I'm actually thinking about these things. You know, I'm thinking about settling down, having children, etc. But I'm in this situation now. You know, a bit awkward to say the least. And I feel like, you know, because this is numbered 3 and 3, which is 6. So this person could be a Virgo, or, you know, you could be a Virgo. Someone could be a Virgo in this actual situation. And, you know, the starting of the reading is saying, well, for this card, it's saying, let's try for a baby. A baby is about, you know, when a woman is carrying a child, the child is growing within the stomach, right? So this card came up in the reverse. So that indicated to me that they feel like nothing can't grow unless they get rid of this energy, you know, or have some type of boundaries with this energy. You know, 6th house rules Virgo. 6th house is all about work, you know, being of service to others, being of service to self. And this person feels like they have been people pleasing, or they're starting to check themselves. You know, they're starting to check their emotional and mental health, and they're starting to understand, you know, that they weren't really investing in self. They were appeasing others. You know, they were giving to others. And now when they think about what they want for themselves, they are realizing that they actually want to have a family. They actually want to have a relationship, but they're looking at the mess that is around them and thinking, how can I create with this mess around me? I need to clear it up. You know, maybe some sort of communication. They need to clear up something with communication. Maybe making something clear with someone in regards to communication. Maybe creating boundaries with someone, because this is 3 and 5. 3 and 5 is 8. 8 in numerology is a number for Capricorn. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. Saturn is the energy of restriction, blockages, right? So I feel like this person's going to start creating boundaries with someone that has been an interference. They're realizing that this person is actually blocking their blessings, is what I'm picking up. Let's see what this card says. It actually says, it's just going to be you and me. It's just going to be me and you, sorry, no outside noise. See, no outside noise. So there is an outsider that has been interfering. This person's coming through to say, yes, I'm aware, I thought about it, with that mercurial energy. 3 and 3 is 6, sorry, and 6 rules the sign Virgo, and Virgo is ruled by the planet Mercury. Mercury is about how we think and how we communicate. So this person's been doing a lot of thinking, and they may have gone into hermit mode, and during that time they're starting to realize, hold on a minute, and they're connecting the dots. You know, things that weren't very obvious and overt in the past are becoming very overt because they're going in hermit mode, because they're actually facing certain things that they may have tried to stuff down. And they're realizing that this person, whoever this person is, has been a hindrance. Now, for some of you, this could be a job. Maybe this person has been overworking and work was an issue. They were just so consumed with trying to make it that it put a blockage in your actual relationship. For some of you, you're in a relationship with this individual. Some of you are married. For some of you, this is the beginning phases. You're in the talking stages for some of you, or you're in a connection, but you haven't put a title on it. So this person is basically saying that there are people around that have their opinions about you both, what you share. I'm letting them go. So this person's having boundaries. That's confirmation. This person is having boundaries, or they are going to have boundaries, right? They don't want me to be happy. I realize now. You see, I realize. So this person has come to a realization due to their time alone and doing the soul searching that their blessings were being blocked. And if they are going to gain what they want, they need to create boundaries, right? I realize now how obsessed with our love they are, but this makes me want to be with you and love you more. So this individual is definitely understanding the assignment that they were appeasing other people, being of service to other people and not putting their needs first. They're realizing that in order for them to get what they want, they need to take action. This is a them thing. This is something that they need to do on their own. We're going to go into part 2 in a bit. I'm going to let you digest this reading, and I'll see you in a bit.